Our task was to make a shoe that was different to all the shoes on the market at the moment and more innovative to give us the edge on the rest of the competition.
My role in this was designing the logo and putting the PowerPoint together with a bit of help off Eddie.
My role was to create the business cards, help with the script and help designing the leaflets.
My role in this whole project was to basically be the designer, since I basically designed the shoe, made the shoe and designed the logo, which I handed on to Chris to actually make the logo in the end.
My role in creating the shoe was to design the poster, the leaflets and the designing of the script.
I thought the logo was well designed, it was attractive and the colours stood out.
My views on the logo were that it looks colourful and attractive because of the bubbles coming off the logo.
My views on the logo are that the colour scheme was very well worked and the design of the logo was well put together.
My final impression of the logo, that it was well invented and very creative. Like Nike and Adidas, they've got unique logos, so we thought we'd try and make a unique logo to try and beat the market.
The target audience we are going for are children between the ages of 6 and 9, and this is because the colours we are using to design our shoes stand out to children at that age.
The materials that we got given were limited to design the shoe. This included paper, scissors, glue, sellotape and some other things that we got given later on during making it.
My views on the final design of the shoe were that it was put together very well, and even though we had a few flaws when designing it, the shoe came out very well.
I thought the shoes that were designed were unique and they were colourful and I thought they were right for kids and the colour schemes used were very good.
My views on the final prototype were good because you could pick the colours you wanted, 3 different sorts, and that it would look very effective and that it would be good to buy for children.
My final thoughts on the design of the shoes, it was well made, well invented and well designed, because before there's not many kids' shoes that were in the same style as we were, so we thought we came up with a unique design that would give us another edge on the market and only the competition.
Right, the prices of our shoes depended on the size of the shoe. The shoe size started at size 5 and ended at 9, and the prices depended on what size the shoe was.
I thought the colour scheme on this design was very well thought out because you could choose from 3 colours which gave each child or parent 3 colours to choose from.
I thought the pricing ranges were very good as kids' shoes are cheaper to make, and which means that they use less material. So we used relatively cheap prices, but the profit was still.
The poster we made was very inventive, colourful, we made it stand out, so we made short text that would catch the customer.
My views on the poster were that because personally I made the poster, it was very colourful, so it stood out to younger children, which is the target audience we're going for, and there was enough text so it wasn't boring.
The business card looked attractive because of the colour scheme and would attract companies to buy our shoe.
I used Microsoft Publisher to design my business cards. I used a nice bright colour scheme and I kept the writing relatively short so it would be easy for people to read, but I kept the right information on it.
This cards we made was very down to the point, showed our details clearly, and it was colourful because that's the scheme of our company. What went well in this whole project was the design part of it, because we all got to be a bit creative and we all enjoyed that. So I basically designed the logo and Chris ended up making it on Photoshop. I designed the shoe and made the shoe, which I enjoyed personally. And Eddie made the posters and the business cards were well created as well by more.
What went well during this design is our communication skills, because we talked to each other and let each other know what was going right and what was going wrong, such as when some designs of the shoe went wrong, so we talked about it, came up with new ideas, and also the posters and the business cards were very well designed.
My views on what went well during this project were that the designing of the shoe, because the paper design went together quickly, so we could get on making it, and also designing the poster of the business card and coming up with a good logo.
Well, the good points on this project were our communication skills, which helped each other. We created business cards, mottos, logos, the actual trainer and posters, and I thought we did this very effectively because of our communication skills.
And what didn't go well with this project was the whole making the shoe, because we came up with a few designs that were basically impossible to make with the limited supplies that we had.
My views on what didn't go well were that the time-wise we had, because if we had more time we'd be able to make a better design, and also that printers where we wanted to print didn't work, so it slowed our process down.
Our original idea for the shoe was not, we were not able to do it because of the resources that were there, so we had to adapt to it and change the shoe. So
what went wrong with this design is we didn't have enough time, so when creating the shoe we had to come up with new ideas because we would have needed more time to create the perfect shoe.
Things we could improve in this project is if we had more materials we'd be able to make a better shoe, and if we had more time that would also help, and we could have used better software which would have made it easier and would have made it look more professional.
If we did this again, I would like more time so we could make a better design and also more materials to make a more structured design out of materials that it would actually look like when we design it. And also when editing the video for our podcast, some formats didn't work on the computers.
If I had the chance to do all this again, I would want more materials because we could all do a basic shoe with a limited amount of materials that we had, and I would hope for more time because we couldn't do as much for the shoe as we thought we could have.
To do this project again, the things that I would change were that we'd need more materials because we had a very limited supply. We would need more time to create a better shoe.